Hello folks, welcome back again, another edition of the Brothers Dempsey drinking show. Oh, what the hell was that? I think we just heard a tweet from Mordor coming in, but nonetheless, we're ready to start a new beer adventure here on our own.
Yeah.
This is a beer from Rogue. You guys all know Rogue. This is a Chateau Rogue series. This is a first growth single malt ale. I'll be honest, I've never heard of it. Rogue produces so many beers. To me, they're like the godfather of craft brewing. They've been around for a long time. Started in a basement in Ashland, Oregon.
Yeah. Started out in the basement back in 1988.
1988. So these guys are one of the first. The craft beer boom started. I mean, these guys are up there. I mean, people talk Dogfish, Victory, that kind of stuff around here, but these guys have been around for a long time.
Very similar to like the grunge era.
Yeah.
Like the West Coast, because a lot of people have been picking up on the California beers, but I think a lot of attention has come a little bit away from the beers of Seattle and
yeah, Northwest is big though. I mean, the Northwest is huge. Yeah, Pacific Northwest is a big beer community. I love all that stuff up there. Yeah, I love it.
It's just there. And
Northeast, Northwest is good.
These guys have been one of our kind of a go-to.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Dead Guy, but they come up with all kinds of stuff. I mean, they've had breakfast beers. They've had just crazy collaborations over the years. Yeah.
They do perennial, whatever, works. And
perennials, annuals, they're like fucking flowers. They're everywhere.
Yeah. My mouth is watering. I can't wait to try this one.
Yeah, well, because this one is a malty one. Apparently, it says it is let me just tell you, dedicated to farmers and fermenters. All right, malty aroma, deep golden in color with a dense, creamy head, medium body with a lush, rich maltiness from the Dare malts. So, it's just crazy. They get latitude, longitudes of their hop yard and farms and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but we're going to give it a shot. So, bust this stuff open as Mordor comes out again. Fresh. Definitely some malty. I mean, Road Dead Guy is one of my favorites. Whoa. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, that's gonna take you 3 hours to come down. New pour, perhaps?
I don't want to come down from this cloud.
Oh, crap. This is ridiculous. I want to come back down from this cloud.
We'll have to get another glass in here, folks.
Wow, we got head central here on this one. This is like a new keg. Come on, are you kidding me? Look at this head. Oh, my God.
Here?
I don't know.
Rogue explosion.
Look at this shit.
Not much better.
No, we'll be sitting here for 3 hours waiting for this beer to
settle.
Seriously, look at the head on this thing. I didn't pour that bad, I don't think. Do you?
We do this a lot, folks. We pour a lot of beer.
No. And the smell is just amazing. We'll just hit from the bottle, I guess, and see what we got here until this shit settles down.
Yeah.
Alright. Screw it, folks. Sometimes things don't happen right.
Prime example here.
Wow. Holy crap, is that carbonated?
Well, as can be seen here.
Be careful with that pour. Jesus God. I don't know. It tastes like grapes off the vine or something to me. Overly crazy carbonated. To me, I think this might be a bad batch. I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking off the bat.
It's a little ridiculous.
I don't know. I say do-over on this one. This could be like the first blooper reel of the Brothers Dempsey beer tasting session.
Yeah, I think we might have seen it. I mean, this one is
it tastes like wine or something, but it's very, I don't know. It's too fermented. It's too crazy. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And we had a beer tonight that said overly carbonated. Be careful, pour it, and we poured it. It was like nothing. And then this shit, you get it. It's like okay. It's a malty beer, Usually malty beers don't have a huge head to them. But, this is so carbonated, almost you can't even get a taste of the...
Head.
Wow. It's really frothy.
Triple
Frothinger.
Head. Triple head.
Mr. Frothinger over here. Anybody want a root beer float while we're at it? I mean, anybody here. This is our first fail episode, so we might as well make the best of it, right? What the hell is this thing?
I can't remember what it tastes like because it's been so long.
I don't know, trying to get a good flavor profile of this. I thought a grapey viney taste to me. I don't know. Is that just me?
No, it's
Doesn't taste like all right. Like a quick story. While we're waiting for the head to settle. It reminds me of being caught throwing grapes at the Glanfield's backyard when we were kids.
Yeah.
We were kids, and we were assholes. You know, we used to throw stuff around. And one day we decided to just pick grapes off the vine of our neighbor's yard, and we reached over the fence. And we grabbed a bunch of grapes.
Started winging them.
We started winging them at the house. We were just throwing them everywhere. We were just boom, hitting the house, hitting windows, hitting whatever. You know, if I knew back then what I knew now, I would have drank the things and turned into wine. But I didn't know. You know, what the hell? What the hell do we know? They were just nasty grapes.
It was like you knew where you knew when you hit your target because it was like.
So we started doing that, and unbeknownst to us, there was someone in the house, and he came out, and he was none too pleased with the activities that we were doing. So
not at all.
No, not at all. And he, I don't know, it was pretty ugly.
Threatened to break my back.
He did. I think he put me in a trash can, or someone in a trash can. I don't know.
I didn't even know your back could be broken. I was that young.
But yeah. But apologies, Glanfields. You know.
Apologies and cheers. It looks like we can finally get maybe a drink off of this.
This is a real. Look at this. Look at the head on this goddamn thing. I mean, come on, people. I don't know. Carbonation's off the charts on this one.
Yeah, be careful.
Let's talk about taste. Other than the grapey, viney.
It's good. It's got a very middle earth kind of taste.
It is. It's an earthy taste. I mean, this is like. It's pretty wild. It's not unsimilar to the Rogue beers that I really like, though. I mean, to be honest with you, Rogue. From what I like about Rogue is I love the malty earthiness of other beers. I mean, that's what I like.
Yeah.
If Rogue made an IPA, I'd be like, screw you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want your. Rogue is not known for like the crazy hoppy stuff. Right. They're known for their malty, their dank, dark kind of brews. You know what I mean?
Really fulfilling brews that are
real hearty, wintry kind of stuff, which I love.
Yeah.
So for that, I applaud Rogue. I don't know if I love this beer. It's got a great taste, but I just don't know whether this beer is really. I don't know. I mean, the head will just stick on you like cotton candy. It's ridiculous. Now that the head's finally settled, I'm afraid to pour more here because obviously it's going to become a mess.
It's got a very sweet finish. Almost a molasses kind of malt finish with that, which is nice. It's really nice. But
yeah.
And I appreciate the effort, I guess, was to get this a little bit off the floor. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times maltier beers are just a lot more stagnant, right? They're not as carbonated, and they just kind of, you have to really almost pull out of the bottle just to get it out there.
Interesting.
So I like the elevation factor of this, where they try to bring it up and make it a little more palatable, but it's a little too much so.
Yeah.
It could use a little deafening in that respect.
I agree. I guess it's where the Chateau Rogue comes into play, like Chateau Rogue, it's like a champagne type style.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they're going for that carbonated style of beer, which is cool. But for me, honestly, I'm going to be a beer snob for 2 seconds. If you're going to call it Chateau Rogue, do like what Trogs and these other brewers do. Put a cork in it. You know what I mean? Make it like a Make it. If you're going to make it a champagne, winey type beer, then package it like so. I mean, to me, this is like a little. I don't know.
Yeah, I almost felt a little unprepared by the contents.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for this at all. I was like, all right, single malt. You see things like single malt, 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 malt. When all you hear is malt, 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 that's what you're expecting. You're not expecting some kind of friggin'
overpowering,
some head explosion here where you're just inundated with ridiculous amounts of head. Although the taste I think is really good. But
yeah, it is. It is. If you can sit through this show and wait for your beer to settle down, Mm-hmm. They'll be right there with us, and
kind of like a fermented brown ale or something. Maybe would you say something like that?
Did we do a shot?
Yeah.
Cloudy as nuts and sediment.
Yeah,
Not
sediment.
heavy, but
Yeah, look at the sediment I got here though. I got like particles of flowing in here.
Oh,
Looks like
a lot of sediment. But
it's good. Sediment is not a bad thing. Don't be afraid of sediment in beer. That's what I say. I mean, sometimes some of the best beers ever are like really crazy sediment beers.
Mm-hmm. I tend to agree.
Do we love this beer? I would say no, but I like it. It's good.
It's not going to turn me away from Rogue and say, well, God, what were they thinking? Because I think I know where they were trying to go with this one, but maybe not as marketable as the other choices you'll see from them.
Yeah, definitely so. Well said, brother. All right, with that, we'll leave you with Rogue Chateau Rogue First Growth. There's one to grow on.
First growth. All right, man. Thanks for drinking.
Peace.